All right.
Okay, so we're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, welcome back to Quarantine Cooking with the Calvets. Zach made this lovely sign today.
Sous Chef back in the house.
Oh, yep, there he is. So today we've learned a few lessons from yesterday, like telling you guys what we're making was one of the lessons learned. So today we're going to be making Greek roasted potatoes with a Greek salad and tzatziki. So I had to actually start a few of these things before because I want to respect everyone's time and not go over 20 minutes. So the first thing I started were the potatoes, which are just roasted Yukon potatoes. I cut them into about inch cubes, and I'll show you in a sec what they look like. They've got 13 seconds and they go back in.
Tiffany says nice sweatshirt.
Go Rams! Okay.
The McGowans are in the house. Hello, McGowans. Hello, Shirley.
Okay, so I'll show you what these look like, and a little trick, whenever you're roasting potatoes or anything you want to crisp up, especially with potatoes, is to soak them first. So when you cut them, soak them in water so you can get some of the starch out, and that way they really crisp up really nicely. And then the second thing is to make sure they're really dry when they go into the oven. And then lastly is put a little cornstarch on top, like with your dry seasonings, and they'll crisp up really good. So these have been in for about 15 minutes at 425. We're gonna leave them in for about 10 to 15 more minutes. And they should get nice and crispy. And I'm using 2 pans because I don't want to crowd the pan because I want them to actually get crispy. Like Zach said yesterday, we're not trying to boil these things. And if you don't give them enough space, they won't crisp up. But okay. So once I do this, throw them back in, we should be good to go.
Sarah says that you're the goat.
The
Thank you,
goat.
Sarah. Yeah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Or no, never mind. It's a ram. I think it might be a ram, actually.
Oh, yeah, it's a ram.
Yeah, it's probably a ram. Rosie says corn starch. Oh, God, Rose, that's a good one. I'll give it to you.
So the seasoning I used on the potatoes was salt and pepper, obviously, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, because it's a very Greek flavor, some sumac, and then cornstarch. Oh, and paprika that we got in Hungary. So, there we
Smoked paprika.
go. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to move.
Sarah confirmed it is a ram.
Okay, I'm going to move over to our vegetables and what we're going to be chopping up today. So these are the 3 main vegetables that are going to go into the raw portion of our salad that's going to go on top of the roasted potatoes. And I have to say, I also did this. I did a quick pickle beforehand. So I have red onions in a nice brine. I like my red onions a little bit sweet. So there's some sugar in here, apple cider vinegar, water, and salt. So those have been going for like 45 minutes, but you can do them as long as you want. Any questions, comments?
Jake wants the crispy ones.
Ooh.
And Sarah likes that this is the cutting station.
Great. Okay, so one thing that I find super helpful whenever I'm doing a lot of produce or like, you know, preparing vegetables is to have a bowl that I put all my scraps into. And 1, so we can compost them, but 2, it's just easy to get it off your workstation. So,
Where did we get our veggies, says Kim Jones.
so some of these are from the farm stand down the road. Some are from Roots. It depends. There's not much, you know, growing right now, but we will be growing our own vegetables this season, so that's exciting. We can show you guys our seedlings that we planted about 2 weeks ago. You can see the progress. But I'm going to go ahead and start with the cucumber. I'm going to cut...
With her baby knife.
Okay, I love the paring knife because I think I have small hands and I can just handle it better than Zach's. Can you show him?
Sorry about that. I don't know what I just did. Yeah, my knife collection.
So those are just a little much for me. Also, note, Zach cut his hand yesterday when he was honing the knife and he looked away. So
Way late at night.
Okay.
Here's the sous chef back sleeping. No cats around. Sorry, Rose.
Okay. I'm going to start. So,
Not seeing any.
rather than dicing, I'm going to have these cut into like bite size or just a little bit smaller than bite size. So, I cut my round vegetables down the middle and then down the middle again. So, I'm just going to kind of square them off. And then, same way. And then these have already all been pre-washed. So, I'm going to put them back into the bowl that I pulled them out of.
Matt Powers said that I have sloppy knife skills. Shocker.
So I've seen Jamie Oliver do this version of taking the center out of the pepper. You basically just like push the top down. So it's pretty easy. You get to save like the majority of the pepper and then you can rip it open. I don't know if I love that method, but it's kind of what I've been doing recently.
I like my idea of cutting it from the bottom to the top.
Okay. Zach, can you tell us, you're the one that told me and I can never remember, what the difference is between like the peppers and which ones you cook with and ones you eat with?
If it has 4 humps on it, that's typically one that you're going to want to eat raw. If it's 3, that's the one you're going to want to eat.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is a raw eating one. And if it has 3, just like Zach said.
3 is better for cooking, from what I've researched.
Yep.
Rosie says, "Do you like it but not love it?" Oh, I don't know. Is that to me? The way that she did it? I like it, but I don't love it. And my dad said, "Now a word from our sponsor." Here's a word from our sponsor. Ramsey, hey. Ramsey. Woo! There we go.
Got him.
All right, we got him. Yeah, he sort of got up.
Okay. So, nice bite-sized pieces. And what I love about this salad is, one, it doesn't have lettuce, which it's so hard for me to eat lettuce or salads when it's cold out. I'm like, absolutely not. And then the other thing is it's accompanied by something warm. So I'm like, okay, I think I can handle eating something raw, some raw vegetables. So this is definitely a good winter salad. But probably even better when all of these things are actually in season. So next, I'm gonna just cut up these tomatoes, also kind of rough chops, bite-sized pieces. I am no Zach Calvert with my knife skills, but whatever, I get the job done, right?
Kim wants to see the sign behind again. It's quarantine cooking with the Calvets. Hashtag CCOok. This could mean Calvet Cook or Quarantine Cook. I wanted it to be 3 C's, but I ran out of C's because of all the other C's that we used. Nola heard you say Ramsey. And Tiffany did say that when Nola heard your voice earlier, she immediately sat down, so you're a dog whisperer.
Oh, Nola's a good girl. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is make the dressing so that I can all meld together while we are doing our other steps. So give me 1 second.
The melding. Look at the colors. Look at the colors. Are we gonna season that at all? Or?
Oh yeah, don't you worry. We've got our stuff. Okay, so one thing that I like to do is I love making my own salad dressing.
Oh, Rosie said wash them hands.
Wash them hands.
Wash them hands.
Okay.
And Eric Davis does agree that those are great colors.
Great colors. Good. Okay, so I typically put half proportions of oil and vinegar. We're going to use red wine vinegar.
Sarah, she sings the What You Know About Me song when she washes her hands.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, next, salt and pepper. We're going to use kosher salt instead of the flaky salt. No diss to Zach, just saying. Okay, a little garlic and sumac powder. So this is one thing that everyone should try, or you probably have tried, but it's sumac. So they describe it as bright and tart. Basically, it's a lemony salt flavor without any salt. And it just elevates a dish. I feel cheesy saying that, but it helps brighten it and lift it. And it's really good in a lot of Greek food. All right, so let's give that a try.
Alex says I need to watch the cussing. And Courtney Joan loves the sweatshirt. She said, "Go Lamps! Go Ramps! Woo!" I can smell that from here.
How's it smell?
Vinegary.
Mmm.
But not bad.
It tastes good. Okay. I'm going to put just a little bit of lemon in. And Zach, I'm going to put water in. For what reason?
To make it less cloy. Basically, it won't stick as much to the roof of the mouth.
And just like a tablespoon. You know how sometimes, like, if you're having a lot of olive oil, you're like, what is that?
Kim does have a very good question. Why the garlic powder instead of fresh?
So fresh garlic tends to burn my mouth. Like, you know how it kind of has a bite, kind of like a radish, and it's just much easier to work with. But you could use raw garlic. Zach often does that, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Okay, so I'm going to pour it into our salad. And I almost forgot our other ingredients, which, well, I'm going to go get them. Okay, so here's our base. We're going to let that all just meld together. Great. Next, here it is. So with that, we add our feta.
Love me some feta.
Yep.
What's everyone's take on feta cheese? Top 5? I'd say yes, but let's see.
It lasts a long time, and it's just so good. And it's pretty high in protein. Can you read the nutrition facts to us?
Feta. All right. 70 calories, 4 grams of fat, decent amount of sodium, 430, blah, blah, blah. 6 grams of protein per serving.
Wow.
So in this whole pack, there's 24 grams of protein.
That's nothing to be too upset about.
Ooh, okay, so people don't like feta.
What? Who?
Justin Poland vomited. Shirley says yuck.
Okay.
Power says feta's a no for me. However, Sarah Elizabeth, feta is better. And
Okay.
Christina Yang also likes it. Lauren Rosinskis loves it. Kara says, I have non-dairy feta. It ain't the same. That sounds nasty.
Okay.
Shirley says, sorry, you just ruined the salad for me. Well, you don't need to use the feta.
You can hold the feta. Honestly, all of this stuff is at your discretion. Zach, this is a Santoku knife, right?
Yeah.
And what's awesome about this is you can do the rocking motion.
Well, the Santoku just kind of, I think it's just because it has the, those little, like, nicks at the bottom of it so that it doesn't stick to the blade.
Ah. Of course.
A real, like, Santoku I know of is the one on the left. They're all chef's knives. They're all different types of chef's knives.
And last but not least, got it.
Mom, there's 430 milligrams of salt in one serving, so...
A feta.
In the feta, yeah.
You can skip it. And go with the sumac. So delicious. Provides a good salty illusion.
I freaking love... Power says I'm a big knife guy. They're very true. Rosie Alls says, all of you. Kimberly says, all of you guys.
Aw.
I love olives, I'll give you that.
Okay.
No Ramsey knife, not yet. He's still a puppy. I'll get him a knife later.
For his first birthday.
Yep, first birthday, I'll get him a nice knife.
Okay.
The colors, the colors!
Zach, what's it smell like?
It smells like a Greek salad. An authentic Greek salad, too. Because real Greek salads don't have lettuce, like you said earlier.
Do you want to give it a bite and tell me what it needs to be balanced?
I'm just gonna taste one of these
And Zach, can
cucumbers.
you explain what how you
No, I'm gonna
balance?
grab another one because I just used it.
How do you balance something? Can you tell us?
Oh.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because I don't want to get too in depth.
So typically, when you're like, what is missing in this dish? It's either going to be fat, salt, heat, aka spice, or an acid, like vinegar, citrus, or even sumac. So in this, my guess is we're going to need a little more olive oil. But actually, it's perfect.
I think it's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I could go for
Maybe
some
a little
heat. I'm
pepper?
not tasting
Yeah.
any heat. So maybe some
Well-
red pepper flakes.
So I was gonna put some Calabrian chilies on, but wait till the end.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go through some of these comments. My dad's asking if anyone knows where to get some TP. Sorry, I don't know if you're gonna get lucky there, Dad.
Long show.
Karen and I recently bought a bidet, so hopefully we'll just start using that.
Yeah.
Shirley's asking how about some black olives? Black olives are really good, but to keep it pretty authentic Greek, we're doing the Kalamata olives.
Yep.
Rosie said, tell Karen's babies. I don't know what that. And Joe says, love the show. Great content in our time of need.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this to the side to let it just kind of mix all together a little bit more, and we're gonna make our homemade tzatziki sauce, whatever. You know what I mean.
I'm also getting called out for being a bad cameraman because I move around too much. Thanks, Ann. I know she's a better camera lady, but it's her night to cook.
Okay.
Kim wants the recipe for the brine. The brine is just water and vinegar.
Water, vinegar, sugar if you want.
Sugar,
you can also
yeah.
use agave or scratch it, and salt. You can also, so I like my onions to actually have a sweet pickle to them, but you can have a salty pickle. I mean, it's definitely salty, but I like it to have a little sweetness to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next we're making our sauce. We've got plain Greek yogurt. I can't remember what percentage it is or how much this is. It kind of looks like about 2 cups. But Zach and I are like fiends for sauces and dips, so we always just make extra. Okay, first things first, we're going to grate up the rest of our zucchini. And by zucchini, I mean cucumber, of course. This always scares me. And here's our other sous chef. Do you see her, babe?
Oh, here we go. Ciao, Ibu. I hope you're safe in Italy, bud. Friend from Italy just came on. My dad's also asking if we deliver via Grubhub. We do not.
Ow.
And Powers wants an in-depth review of that bidet. The bidet will be put in tomorrow or Friday. I'm off the next 2 days to do some stuff around the house, including the bidet.
Okay. So there is our cuke. And then again, I'm going to balance it with salt, pepper, some fat, and some acid. So salt, pepper, a little bit more fat. I mean, the yogurt is the fat in this, but we gotta keep
Yeah, but that just gives it a nice little shine and
Yeah.
chic.
I also like to put garlic powder in.
Of course.
I also
This is a quick tzatziki, correct?
correct. Some sumac, obviously. And then cannot forget about the dill. What's the dill about dill? It's just so good.
What's the deal? What's the dealio? What's the
So
dealio?
And then a little lemon. All of these have similar flavors, but I think they bring different elements to the dish. Okay.
Oh, my dad reminded me I still need to empty out my room.
That's been a bit overdue.
A little overdue.
Okay.
Where's Stanley Yelnats digging?
Oh
No,
my
he's dug up the
gosh.
whole tree, the front yard tree. He's still just right here. And which bidet did I order? I didn't.
Post a link.
Yeah,
for
we'll
it.
post a link. I guess I don't know, but I can give a quick review of it. How long did you let the potatoes soak for, babe?
1 hour, but you can actually do it for like overnight. I only had time to do it for an hour, and it gets the starch out of it.
Holly, no, Juju. Sorry, Juju really wants that.
Okay. Let me
Juju.
taste it.
Hey, psst, psst. Juju.
Okay.
Juju's really she really likes this cooking show.
What does it need? It needs salt.
Okay. Salt will intensify any flavors.
What else does it need? I think salt.
And then probably some more sumac then.
I think it's bright enough, but I'll put a little more in.
All right.
Yeah.
Why not make it brighter?
Yeah, why not? Okay, I'm going to use the other end. It's perfect.
It's perfect. There we go.
Okay.
Bang, bang.
Okay, so we have both of these elements done. Now let's check on our potatoes. Please be crispy. Woo! It's hot. Okay.
Hello, Amy. What we are doing is we're making a potato dish with a bit of a
Yes.
Greek twist
Do you
to
guys hear
it.
this? That's crisp.
Oh, that is our crispy. Oh man, I'm gonna crush those.
All right, let's.
We're just doing this to show some quick quarantine cooking.
And also, Zach has gone vegetarian for Lent, so
Whoa, pescatarian. I
Oh,
still
okay.
crush the seafood.
most of our food is gonna be pescatarian.
Yep. Except for on Sundays, I can eat meat on Sundays.
You know what that is.
Oof.
But let's make sure it's done, Zach.
You want me to eat it?
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be very hot. Don't burn your tongue.
I mean, I can just feel it. It's.
Is it done?
It was really hot. Burnt my fingers. Ow. Yeah, those are done.
Delectable.
That was good.
Okay. Oh my god, so good.
So,
Okay, I will wash my hands.
what you know about me? What you know about me?
Okay. So in ideal circumstances, we would have some fresh herbs that would just take this to the top. Some mint, some basil, some oregano, but we don't have that. So I'm going to show you how we'll plate this. These are given to me, and I
Thank you, Amy.
Are,
She said I'm a great
Zach.
cameraman. Anne's giving me crap, but Amy's giving me praise. I like it.
Okay. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
I don't know what's crispier, the pan or the potatoes.
What?
I don't know.
Also, most underutilized kitchen tool, a fish spatula. This would have saved Zach on the flip or the flop yesterday of his egg.
We're not going to talk about that flop.
But he should have used this. He used this thick spatula. This isn't going to do.
That's
Look,
fine. That's a
the
fish.
spatula.
Well, an egg's not a fish.
So you
Sorry.
guys should look into that if you guys don't have one. It's pretty awesome. Okay. So is that enough for you or do you want more?
That's fine to start.
Okay. So this is how we'll plate it up. Okay. So your beautiful, warm, maybe a little more, crispy potatoes.
Should we put some... Well, I'll wait till you're done.
What?
the jarred jalapenos on top.
Oh, well, I'm not done yet, so
Okay,
just wait.
she ain't done.
Okay, next step. Our Greek salad. Our perfectly balanced Greek salad.
Sarah wants a link for the spatula.
Okay. Comment in the comments after this, or maybe in the top, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Okay. I do about 3 scoops of this.
Oh, let me tell you, you want... Oh, that looks...
And here's the best part. This.
All those juices.
See that?
You want all those juices to just soak into the potatoes. The outside will stay
Maybe one more
crispy.
scoop? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. It smells so good. Okay. So yeah, you can add any of this stuff that you like or any of the stuff you don't like. You don't have to add. Okay. So that's layer 2. Layer 3.
Just plop it on.
Zach, more? Or is that good?
Oh, I'll take more.
Okay.
Whichever one's mine. There you go.
Okay. And then last but not least that Zach has been asking for
As Taylor said, she ain't done.
is the heat. So this is optional. You could also use red pepper flakes, but I am a huge fan of these peppers. Close up. You can get them on Amazon. They're so good.
Yes, they
So
are.
good. All right. I'm only gonna. You literally need like a half a teaspoon. They pack some heat, but they're so delicious and just so beautiful.
You can go ahead and double that for mine. Fine, just a little bit more though. I'm trying to burn.
Okay.
Turn up the heat,
This
Reggie.
is what he wants. You heard it here. Live. Okay. And then flaky salt, as mentioned yesterday, just to finish. And of course, pepper. And then garnish with a lime wedge. And by
Apparently
lime,
that's a lot of food. What happened to portion control? Oh, it's mostly vegetables. Come on, it's all vegetables. Got to get it all in you.
and here we go. Just like yesterday.
There you go. With the lemon. All right.
Okay, well, that's our Greek potato salad. We will probably be back tomorrow if anyone wants to watch us again. And we've had some feedback to like post what we're thinking about making, which we're gonna try and do. But it's just kind of based off of what we have in the fridge.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try.
I'm not doing no baklava. Let's put it that way. That'll be a long one.
But on Thursday we're gonna make stuffed zucchini. So if you have any zucchini, hold on to it. We're gonna use it on
Thursday's tomorrow.
By Thursday, of course, meant Friday. Wait,
Okay.
really? Oh my god, this week is whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.
All
And
right.
we'll post links to the fish spatula and sumac because you just gotta get the sumac, okay?
All right. So that's quarantine cooking with the Calvets. Say goodbye, Juji. Okay. And you too. Ramsey? All right, well, peace out.